um, to actually show you some of my currency trading activities. Now I've been putting up videos on currency tradings, right, on currency tradings, but this time I thought, okay, I should take an entry on the currency market on the MT4 chart and actually show you how that would also go, right. I just took this entry now because I spotted a double rejection and bar, so you can see this double rejection candlesticks, right, around rejecting the MA200. You can see these candlesticks rejecting the MA200. These candlesticks rejecting the MA200. This is actually a bullish engulfing pattern. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, right? And the bullish engulfing pattern, like I always said, is a bullish reversal signal. It's a bullish reversal signal, right? So it's trying to tell us that, okay, the trend has reversed. It may have reversed. So now looking at this, I considering this, I took this entry at the closure of this candlestick when this candle started forming. So this candle is still forming. I took these entries accordingly. Like you can see, I took 3 entries accordingly. You could see my balance right there. I guess I could actually take some more entries. I could take some more entries. Let me take. I still have some free margin there, so I can take. I still have some free margin. So I can take. All right. Right. So um, I'm just trying to take this so I could actually maximize. I could maximize earnings, but do it at your own risk. Do it at your own risk. I'm doing this because I know, okay, I can maximize earnings at the end of the day. But if you're doing it, do it at your own risk. Money management is always important. Money management is always important. Right. So I'm going to place TP and stop losses on them right now. I'm going to place stop losses on these entries right now. The stop losses are 0, 3, 5, 4, 6. 5, 4, 6. 5, 4, 6. Right, that is the stop loss on them. Right, so just placing the stop loss. Copy. Paste. Paste. So fingers crossed. We are only taking chances. Nothing is sure when trading forex. Nothing is sure when trading forex. So if I'm trading this, probably this is an amount I'm willing to lose. Like I may not mind losing, so that is why I might be taking these entries, right? But eventually I know that 90% of the time, 90 to 95% of the time is going to go my way. 90 to 95% of the time, right? So this is the daily high. So I'm going to place my TP there. I'm going to place my TP at around the daily high. Let's place TP here. So the TP, though, I don't want to be selfish. So you can see where I'm taking my TP for this trade. So the lot sizes are good already, so I know I can actually take advantage of this market, and if trade hits my TP, it's going to be a good one. I want to place my TP at where I know that I would eventually hit. I'm placing TP at levels where I know that I can eventually hit. All right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So you can see so I just want to review to you how I can actually trade my strategy on the currency market, because most of you may think, oh, you're just showing us trades for volatility indices. Maybe your strategy may not work for the currency market. Now I want to show you how much my strategy can work in the currency market, right? Once you've learned how to trade, the skill set is the skill set. Once you've learned how to trade, you can trade any online market. That is one benefit of knowing how to trade. Once you've known how to trade, you can trade any online market. So like I most oftenly consider candlesticks. I look at candlesticks so much. So I consider them so much in my activities, in my trading activities. So, and of course, most of you have seen some of my trades, and you see how they turn out. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this is going to turn out. I urge you to subscribe to my channel if you're a first-time viewer. Like every video you watch, right? Like every video you watch. It's really very important for YouTube algorithm. Like all of my video. If you've got any question or observation or opinion, please do kind to drop a comment in the comment section. I really appreciate. Fingers crossed. I'm going to pause this recording right now, and I will resume later. We could all see the outcome of this trade. All right, you can see the progress of the trade. Sure, you can see the progress of the trade. Right, this is the progress. Right. Fingers crossed. Let everything play out. This method is called set and forget method. You just take your entries and allow it play out accordingly. And thank you. I'm gonna pause this video again and resume back in a bit. See the progress of the trade. TP. Price is almost at, it headed to TP. Price is heading to just few pips away from TP. Right. Alright, so that's what the trade looks like. Price is heading to TP. Right. Heading to TP. Right. Alright, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So this will hit TP anytime soon. Hoping it hits TP anytime soon. Crossed. Fingers crossed. Right. So this is how we trade. This is how we trade. Like I said, once you have the skill set, you can. Once you have the skill set, all you need to know is to know some of the nitty-gritties of every market. You can trade them in good condition and milk the market accordingly. So you could trade futures, you could trade stock, you could trade currencies, you could trade volatility indices, you could trade US 30, you could trade Nasdaq. In as much as you've gotten the skill set over everything, the skill set first. Once you get the skill set, no one takes it away from you, right? So you could see, so from you must have noticed that I love trading GU, right? Most of my trades on currencies are on GU, right? I just don't like wasting time. I like the move that GU gives, right? It moves like the, the volatility is kind of good when it's moving accordingly. It has good volatility, so that's why I like sticking to GU. When I get a setup to enter to trade GU, I go all in, right? So you could see, right? So I'm gonna pause this here to resume in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this to resume in a bit. I'll urge you, if you're first time viewer of my channel to subscribe so you never miss any of my contents. Like every video you watch. Like every video you watch. So because it's important for YouTube algorithm. Like all of any of my videos you watch, and comment in the comment section if you want any clarity, if you would want any opinion, if you want to give an opinion, if you want a suggestion. Let's just interact. Let's interact. Right, so you see how the trade is going. I'm just going to pause to resume later. I'm going to pause to resume after a bit. Thank you. Price is already at TP. Right, the price is already at TP. See, right, so price already at TP, like we could see. Right, so let's see. Let's see what becomes of this. Let's see what becomes of this. I'm just gonna pause this and resume in a bit. Alright, so like you can see, you could see that TP is already smashed. TP is already smashed, like you can see. TP is already smashed. Right, the TP is already smashed. So you can see, right? We've already smashed TP accordingly. Right, so I just have this position left. I'm just holding this position. Let's see what becomes of this. Having this position, let's see what becomes of this. Probably if price, this has a very low risk. You can see 0.02. It has a very low risk. So whatever happens to price, probably it's, yeah, whatever happens, I expect price to break that high. I expect it to break this high. So I might just want to hold this until price breaks this high. I just want to hold this until price breaks this high. Alright, so it's a mega risk, like you can see. The trade has a very little risk. So I'm just going to extend my stop loss to this point. I'm just going to extend my stop loss to this point. Alright. So the profit on my account isn't updated yet, so I will leave the MT4 and come back. So the profit will be updated, the account balance will be updated. I'll leave MT4, minimize it, and come back. Because I'm supposed to have around 300 plus now. The balance should be around 300 plus right now. So let's see. So equity, alright, so it's updated now. Right, you can see 356 USD now. That's the balance. Right, so most times for my broker, it's it might not get updated immediately, but once I minimize my MT4 and I come back, I'll just see that the balance is already updated accordingly. Alright, so this is it. I'm just gonna let this trade fly. I will just see the outcome of this trade. If it breaks resistance, good. You should keep buying accordingly. I've already taken profit. I've already taken profit of 120 USD already. Right, so ready to profit. Like you can see, we don't get scared of losses, right? You could see that I got a loss of around $4 each, while before I got this profit, right? So there is a theory that is called theorem of random distribution. Theorem of random distribution. Why you should always follow risk management is because losing trade and winning trade comes in an unspecified order. Winning trade and losing trade comes in an unspecified order. You may not tell in the sequence of trades you take in a day the number of them that will be winning and the number of them that will be losing, that will be losing trade, the number of them that will be winning trades, or the number of them that will be losing trades. But the point is, no risk management, right? You know what you're looking out. For instance, I saw why I lost that for USDs. I saw this point. You could see this point. I saw it looks like a bullish engulfing there. Looks like a bullish engulfing here, right? So I took a buy there. I took a buy here and I placed an X here, but unfortunately it didn't work. You can see that price headed downward and had to hit my stop loss, right? And price fell, right? So all I needed to do was to wait for another opportunity, a better opportunity to trade. I waited for a reversal signal, right? I waited for a reversal signal. Now when the price reversed accordingly, and you can see I went in, I went all in, and I recovered in the 8 USD I lost earlier, right? So if I had gotten scared and said, oh, I've already lost money, I'm not willing to trade again for the day, or I might not trade again, oh, forex is risky, I may not have made, you will see that I may not have made this 120 USD, right? So we're not always going to be right every time, but the point is, in as much as you follow risk management, you follow good money management, your wins will always supersede your losses, right? In the sequence of things, right? Your wins will always supersede, will always override your losses, and eventually your account will grow. That is when you know that yes, you are a skillful trader. You're, because you just see your account growing, no matter the you, even if you've actually accounted some losses earlier, you would always make winning trades that would override those losses. That is how trading is. That is how trading is. That's how the business is. So like I said, the theorem of random distribution, winning trade and losing trades comes in an unspecified order. You might not be able to tell if the first trades you take in a day will be you, if you lost them, if you lost the first trades you're taking that day, or if it's going to be the second one you win, you may not tell. That is why you have to always follow money management. You always have to follow good money management. You are, just so that eventually you would always have funds to wait for a better opportunity to take, right? Don't get scared of losses. It's part of the business. It's, we learn from all of it. Each time we lose, we learn from it, right? It's always a lesson learned. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching this. Thank you.